It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us? On him, Danny.
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Standing in, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dawson is in pursuit. He's got it one away. Now a moment to look at the starting lineup for the visiting mid-century Groundbreakers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Ryan features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. First pitch on its way. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Dawson's there. And that's the 3rd out. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Now batting, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Ashburn is under it, 1 down. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Sandberg, base runner at first with 1 out. Down and away, ball 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the 3rd baseline. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hard hit toward the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Eddie Murray, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit toward the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Al Kaline, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Dawson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And it's fouled away. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Stepping in, Gary Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... So striding forward now, Eddie Matthews. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy. Let's see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Sandberg comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So digging in now, Richie Ashburn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Rice. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
In now, Bob Gibson. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 0-1 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Murray loves it. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Sandberg singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Hit in the air to right field. K-line is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Robin Yount flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Matthews in foul ground. And oh, this one drops. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Riding in once again, Jackie Robinson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Yount into shallow center. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Pee-wee Reese. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that, that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, please?
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. Step on the bag for 1. The throw will go to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The catcher, number 5.
Ready now, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ashburn sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Andre Dawson. He reached on a single in his first try. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Eddie Murray is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through. Next
up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one in. Stepping up now, Al Kaline. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Eddie Matthews is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. At the plate, Richie Ashburn. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The relay. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Stepping in now, Bob Gibson. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And in the days of 3-run homers and 9-8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. In now, Jackie Robinson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next.
Leading on. Catcher. Gary Carter. 3.
Digging in and looking for more. Babe Ruth. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Yount is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Oh, what a dive. Got him.
Leading things off. Third baseman, Mike Reed.
Ready once again, Johnny Bench. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Al Kaline, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's on the move again from first. In there, now the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. Digging in and looking for more, Richie Ashburn. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Softly hit here to the left side. But an easy play over with third.
Leading on. Second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Bruce Duffy.
Ted Williams is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. windup and the 0-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jackson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Ready for another chance? Pee Wee Reese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it. To fall behind. Yogi Berra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Pulled toward right center field. Dawson arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he's safe. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Yogi Berra will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop. Eddie Murray will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. Ball 4. Take the ball.
Mike Scott comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Leading off.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Scott looks in. 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot. Now, Johnny Bench, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Liner toward right center, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder, Al Kaline.
Ready once again. Al Kaline is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Skied into straightaway right. Reggie on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Boomers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nolan Ryan earns the victory on the mound.